Americans would be like, oh, hey, let's go and do some cliff jumping, like guns. Years ago, out in Havasu with the eMilitia, Resi and Gramps.
That's when Resi lost his foot.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. Our buddy,
he's stump-footed now.
we were hanging out in Lake Havasu, Arizona, on this lake.
He jumped off that cliff and he just never came up.
Fuck.
No,
we saw one of his feet sticking out of the water, and we pulled it as hard as we could, and the foot just came off.
Just came off.
So now he's stump-footed, and he's still down there as far as we know.
It'll haunt me the rest of my life.
I kept the foot.
What a waste! You didn't eat it.
I was just gonna say that.
You're listening to the Art and More podcast with your hosts, Nathan and B.R. Nathan is a Canadian illustrator with a couple years of military experience, and B.R. is a British anarchist that moved to the States. Both are passionate shooters and community builders. Together, they run the Seaburn art page. Enjoy the show.
Established cocktail, and it's supposed to be popular for the holidays.
Dude, why the fuck would you mix milk and whiskey? That sounds like ass.
That sounds nasty.
It's more than just milk and whiskey, but it's not. Yeah, I'm not enjoying it really.
Well,
Guys, I will.
Have you not made this before?
No.
What?
So you come on the Christmas episode with this fucking like
the Christmas
emulsion.
Everybody listening right now, Google milk punch cocktail, and it's gonna say popular around the holiday season.
You have ruined my Christmas. I hope you know that. You killed Santa.
That sounds like a very ghetto drink.
I guess because it's pretty. It's like nice and like white and pretty, and it's got the nutmeg sprinkled on top of it. And
it does look pretty, but whiskey and milk.
Well, okay, it's 2 ounces of milk, 2 ounces of cream. I used half and half. 2 ounces of bourbon and or spiced rum, and I did 1 ounce of each.
Oh my god!
And then 3/4 ounce of simple syrup, 2 dashes of vanilla extract.
Dude, you get the whole fucking bar in there.
That sounds like an eggnog version with whiskey.
There's no eggs in it.
Yeah, well, better than eggnog then.
Eggnog is delicious. I should have just gone with eggnog, but it takes like 4 hours to make at the minimum. So, yeah.
Really?
Dude, yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, if like you make eggnog from scratch, it's a lot of work. You're doing a lot of stuff. Yeah. Because everything's got to cool, everything's got to chill. So like you cook and you like pasteurize or like temper it, and then you got to cool everything off before you can like mix things together. So I mean that takes forever.
The Cook and War podcast.
The Cook and War, the Drunken War podcast.
I love cooking, man. I'm so good at it. I got myself a fancy stainless steel saucepan. I'm going crazy on that thing.
That's
Dude,
I do be cooking.
It's kind of funny, like the conversations we have off of here. You can kind of gauge our aging in real time as things move from like what am best suppressor to this is how you make a turkey better, more better.
More better.
I think making a turkey more better is far more applicable to most people's lives.
Yeah, and also it's important because turkey almost always is bad.
Yes,
almost
always. Except for like a week later with some rice. I have a rant. BR, no. You know what? I'm going to restrain myself. Welcome to the Art and War Christmas special, everyone. I hope your holidays are very nice.
Look at you, Nathan.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Monday morning.
I thought it
isn't that
was
Christmas
it Monday?
or is that a Sunday? No, it's good morning. Sunday morning.
Good morning, Sunday morning. Welcome to the Art and War Christmas extravaganza. I hope your holidays are very merry and bright. Today we have Guns and Guillotines joining us for a second Christmas
in a row.
The second annual guest appearance.
Second annual guest appearance. I think it's going to be a thing at this point.
Yes, good morning, listeners.
Victim Henry is joining us. Anna for... God, is it Christmas Schizocast? I don't know. But
Christmas 4th episode, I believe.
Yes, Christmas 4th episode, and you finally have internet again from like whatever strange hole in Florida that you are currently surviving in. It just, I remember trying to do a call with you a while ago, and it sounded like you were talking to me from like a bunker in Vietnam.
That's pretty much what it was for a little while. We use friggin' Starlink, and it does not work. Even Starlink doesn't work. It works in fucking Ukraine. It doesn't work here.
Wait, Anna, last time you were on the show, were you in Britain last time?
Yeah, I was actually. This is my first podcast on the States. It's been a while.
Hey, well, welcome
That's
back
fun.
to the shit show.
Thank you.
and you come back for the show that of the whole year has the least agenda of anything we do, which is not saying much, but like there is no plan. I just have various substances in front of me. I have Christmas cheer in my heart, and I guess Nathan has a rant for us.
I'm drunk.
Hell yeah!
I have a truly. I'm not drunk, but
We'll
so
get that.
art thievery. So I found out recently.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my god. So I work occasionally. I'll moonlight doing Skeleton with Nods designs, and just kind of whatever art that companies need for merchandising. And I found out that a piece I did like 2 years ago, one of my favorite pieces, it took me like a week. It's called The Arms Dealer. I did it for Operational Industries. Good guys. But yeah, it was taken from like Pinterest, or hopefully not my portfolio, but that's the only place that I know it's uploaded to any decent quality, but it's still like half. And it's being sold by various other companies at gun shows. And I found this, Elijah, the owner of Op Industries, found a fucking Ukrainian company called the Good Boys Club that was selling them for like as a Hype Beats merch drop. So I messaged them like, motherfuckers, like I spent weeks on this. Like I will come to your house and shoot you in the head with a Christmas spirit.
I will send Putin your coordinates.
Nathan, you know how he gets these freaking accounts being sent to him, because I have a follower that keeps keeps sending me these freaking accounts that keep selling your work, and he's like every few weeks he's like, "Hey, you should let Nathan know someone's selling his art," and I give it to Operational Industries, and I guess he's giving it to you.
That's so weird. I don't get like any
pipeline.
If someone has bought my art, it doesn't go to anyone else. But like once someone's on the internet, it's pretty easy to fucking steal.
Yeah, you should track them down.
I don't think I have to. I think Putin's going to do it for me.
Track them down.
I think I'm going to give it a
tickle their skin off in front of their families.
The Art and War podcast is now pro-Russia, purely due to IP theft.
Yes, those guys have turned into just like paste. I'll go back to being pretty nonchalant about the whole thing.
I wasn't listening to anything about nationalities. I hate a thief, man. Like more than anything.
You ever had your intellectual property stolen, Guns?
Yeah, I get memes that I work very hard on taken from me all the time. It's funniest when I see them on a completely different site. Like I was just like fucking around on something, and like I find one of my memes that I made years ago from like a screenshot from Reddit, or like a screenshot from like iFunny or something.
iFunny,
and I'm
iFunny is the big one. They always
I'm like, how did it get there, huh?
Tell me
this meme's journey. I want to know how it got here.
There's like 5 different watermarks on it now.
Yeah. Just kill me. Well, shit, guys.
Please let me die.
What's everyone doing for Christmas? What have we got? Is there anyone doing anything seasonal and jolly?
Yes.
Well, me and Rich are going to the neighbors who have a hangar, like an airplane hangar that's like literally glued to our property, and we have like random skydivers falling next to our property all the time. So we're gonna be having dinner there, I guess.
Of all places to have skydivers, diving, I think
it's in the middle of the woods is the best one.
Like a fucking professional marksman fucking DMR range is probably the worst one.
Yeah, you just land in the middle of the range, or I don't know how close you are to like the Everglades and like fucking.
No, we're far from that. We're Central Florida.
Okay. So I was gonna say, you just land in the middle of a fucking swamp. Like, okay, pick me up, guys.
We do have a bunch of lakes with gators right next to the landing strip, so that's very possible, actually.
I mean that's I stayed on a hippie's property one time, and me and my lady, we ended up smoking a little bit with him, and he told us his whole fucking life story, and he was like, he told us that in his youth he was like a skydiver, and his girlfriend at the time died skydiving, his brother died
Oh
skydiving,
my god.
and this was in Arizona. I was like, Jesus, like
Maybe stop skydiving. I don't know.
I used to really want to give it a go. Now, after like meeting him, I'm just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, we
I'm
went
over
to for Rich's birthday. We went to I Fly Orlando. That was so freaking sick. It's like indoor skydiving. That was awesome. I've never actually done actual skydiving. Rich has like 3 billion jumps already. I don't have a single one, but it's super exciting. It's awesome. Definitely worth it.
Just the even indoor skydiving was exciting.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. It's definitely a different feeling because you're literally floating. It's like you can't compare it to anything else. But I definitely want to do an actual jump at least once.
Oh, you're down to actually jump out
Yeah,
of a
of
perfectly
course.
good airplane?
Yeah, I am. I am. Well, that's it. Kind of like, you know what? Before I actually met Rich, I was an absolute pussy. I was scared of literally anything in life, and now after I married him, because he's I don't know what it is with him. He's just always been like that, just a thrill seeker. And every single thing he says, I'm like, okay, I'm down. Let's go do it. Freaking whatever, skydiving, anything. So we've actually been doing a lot of that before our daughter was born. We've been doing a lot of traveling and a lot of exciting stuff. So it's been good.
Hell
It's been
yeah.
awesome.
Do you has having a kid, like, this is something that I think about a lot because I want to go and do like I want to travel to some pretty sus parts of the world, and I'm like, I should do that before I have a kid. But do you feel like reluctant to do anything like skydiving now that you've had your first?
No, absolutely not. Because like, if you take it like that, literally don't cross the street or don't go out of your house at all. You
Yeah,
know what I
no,
mean?
that's
I mean,
fair.
there's odds and stuff, and maybe don't do anything too reckless. I'd say, but we did the indoor skydiving, and the baby was with us. Well, she wasn't in the chamber, but so she was in her stroller, obviously outside the chamber, and it doesn't stop us. We're still traveling. We're still doing a lot of stuff. A little bit less now, while she's still very little.
Yeah.
But actually, I was talking to the instructors. The youngest child that was doing the indoor skydiving was 3 years old.
What?
Yeah, 3 years old. I'm like, isn't that bad for them? Like, I don't know. They're still developing. It's a lot of air pressure. I assume they lower it for them, but it's like it's a lot of pressure that you have to like maintain with your body.
Huh.
I think they're probably fine. They're
Yeah,
small.
but-
They reach terminal velocity quickly. They're like squirrels or lizards or something.
That's fun.
Be like, just throw the baby in there. They'll be fine. They're little.
Oh gosh.
Slam against the ceiling. They just blow all the way up the tube.
Yeah, but it's a thrill, and it definitely everyone's like, oh, your life changes, you're not gonna be able to do shit. That's absolutely not fucking true. That the kid comes with you, you're all good. You can travel, you can do everything you want.
Those people are pussies.
Those
Just
people are
keep on living
cowards.
your life.
They're
Yeah, no,
cowards.
for sure. It doesn't stop you. That's the reality of it. It just slows you down for a little bit before you get used to it, and then it's all good.
Yeah.
Once you get
I had some big gay dad energy today
oh
because
yeah.
I was with my good buddy who has a kid, but like his wife was doing a girls' day thing with like his sister and his mom, and so he was just like, "Yo,
Take
I
the
gotta
kid
do
to a
some."
bar.
Yeah, yeah, we did. We went to a Mexican bar, but he was like, "Do you want to meet at this store? I got to do some shopping." And I was like, "Sure." And I figured that his wife wasn't going to be there, and she wasn't. So it was just me and him, just like two full-grown dudes with a baby, just like doing, like running errands. And I was like,
Do
"This
you have
probably looks a
people
little
coming
weird."
up to you, being like, "I support you"?
No.
Like, thank you.
Thankfully, I live in an area where we still think that's a little whack.
No,
you
I just
get
got
some
spit
fire?
on.
No, I didn't see anything crazy, but we did make a joke about it. We were like, we look like a gay couple.
That's
You
great.
think you think you could pull it off with him? You think you know, if push came to shove, you guys.
Yeah,
would
I'd fuck
be,
him.
The thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. You know. That's
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Part of the relationship.
I wouldn't do it. I'd want to, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it.
What does that mean?
It cut out for a second. What are you not doing, being gay or being a dad? Which one was it?
Ideally both. But I mean, if I had to pick one or the other,
You know, that is one of my favorite gay guy jokes, is when when people ask them if they're gonna have kids someday, and they're like, well, we've been trying for a while.
That's
Ew.
so funny.
Ew. Come on, that's like a good gay dad joke.
it's a pretty good joke, but then you're just like, ah, that's funny because biology. But then you just think about the context, and you're like, oh.
Well, like, here's
Never mind.
something. Like, everyone's familiar with Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Well, like, you know, like Jack Sparrow, like one of his famous words that he uses is bugger.
Jack Sparrow is a pirate of ships, and the gays are a pirate of butts.
Butts? But like Jack Sparrow, he's constantly saying bugger, which I think to an American audience probably just goes like whoosh. But I mean, Anna, are you familiar with the term bugger?
I've heard it. I did not know it means gay.
Oh
That
no,
would-
I mean not directly. What?
Buggering. It's butt sex.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you
Yeah,
bugger
I
someone,
didn't
you're
know that. I just thought that it was just like a silly freaking term that the British use on top of it.
Yeah. So like you'll hear like a little old lady just be like, oh bugger, and like what she's really saying is, oh butt sex. Like, and same thing in fucking Disney films.
it's so innocuous.
No way. That makes it even funnier now.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Anyway, fun fact: the more you know.
Because I've heard British people say like bugger this,
Yeah. What they
Like,
mean
bugger
is
that.
like butt fuck it.
like stick your wiener in this guy's butt. That's what they're
That's what they
talking about.
mean. That's what
Yeah.
they mean.
So funny. I keep using random British slang still. It hasn't filtered out of my system yet, and I just keep using random words. And Rich is like, "What does that mean?" Like, have you heard "Bob's your uncle"?
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, that's like an
he's
old
like, what do you
person
mean
here
Bob's
phrase.
my uncle? Who's Bob? He's like, well, who's Bob? That's my uncle. I was like, no, it's a term.
No, you take a left, you go down the street for about 2 miles, take a right at the big oak tree, turn left again, and then hard right, and Bob's your uncle.
There you go. That's it. That's pretty much it.
You use anything else?
Tosser. He wasn't sure what tosser is.
There's someone asked me what wanker meant. I was like, come on, you can figure out
Come
what that
on,
means.
bro.
That's
Come
an easy
on.
one.
But like tosser, I mean, it's the same thing for anyone who doesn't know, because
Like salad tosser.
Yeah,
Salad-
tosser is like kind of dirtier, because like a wanker is just the act, but a tosser, like you're thinking of the actual projection. You're tossing something, right?
Ah.
I think that
Ah,
I think
Tossing
that the
ropes.
slang now in the UK has mixed up so much with like Jamaican words. That's what it was, at least before I left. So it was like things like all the freaking bunda, all the pang, all the
Oh no.
yeah, all the
wagwan.
oh, I hated those. Wagwan all the freaking time. All the freaking time I'd walk into my old workplace, hey Wagwan. I'm like, do I look black to you? Like, it's like it's a freaking weird. It's a freaking weird slang. No offense to any of the Ebonics fellas out there, but you know,
The Ebonics fellas.
Eugenics, fellas.
Ebonics
No,
is the blacks. Not eugenics, you freaking psycho.
Yeah. So far, we have stuck to a strictly Christmas theme.
Yeah.
Racism.
Racism and learning what tosser means.
Are we going
Oh,
to do
God.
the Christmas watch along thing? Do you guys think?
What do you mean?
What? The Christmas movie watch along. Like, you know, we did the Halloween movie watch along. Probably not on Christmas itself.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be traveling. People are gonna be
Yeah.
family. Like, sorry.
I want to
gang,
watch the Grink.
the
The
Grink.
Grink.
Yeah, the Grink.
The fuck? You mean the
The
Grinch?
Grink.
Yeah,
the
Grinch.
green man try
Green.
steal Christmas. Heart grow 3 size. The Grink.
The Grink, yeah, with the dog, Pluto
Yeah.
or whatever. What's his name? Pluto.
I
don't
think
remember, but I'm pretty sure it's the Grinch, not the Grink.
I'm pretty sure it's the Grink.
It's the
Anna.
Grink. Okay, I know English isn't your first language, but trust me, it's the Grink.
My bad.
Gaslight Anna.
Gaslighting's not real.
It's like you're in America now. You gotta become an American.
Yeah, you say it's so
Grink.
funny. That must be some Bulgarian thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
we say Grink over here.
Yeah, it's Grink definitely.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I am very much though like looking forward to my annual watching of Die Hard, where I had this argument the other day, and like I can't believe there is a single person out there who does not think, we all know, anyone listening to this, like this is a bygone conclusion. Die Hard's a Christmas movie where
This is our culture. This is anyone in this tribe understands that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Honestly, man, I don't think anybody's going to disagree with you.
Yeah, but someone did, and it's just like I had to explain very specifically that like John McClane went on behalf of Santa to save Christmas from the Germans.
It's true. Those Germans are always trying to ruin Christmas.
To
Because the
ruin
Germans
Christmas.
did try to like stop a lot of that stuff, back in that day.
Back in that day, 1930.
Good old
They
days.
tried to stop a lot of those rituals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One could almost say that that the Germans were the Grinks.
They were the Grinks originally. They were OG
They're
Grinks.
the original
Grinks.
Yeah.
Guns is like, I'm gonna come on BR's show and just say the most difficult things for him to work around in editing.
That wasn't even that hard.
I know. We're 21 minutes in. I have no idea what else you're gonna bring me, but
That wasn't that
New
bad.
merch opportunities.
Let's talk
The
about
good old
this
days
book I read the other
German
day.
no, let's not.
And I'm just kidding. I'm
Anyways,
not-
Die Hard.
talk
Did you
about
know that it was Alan Rickman's first movie?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that? Who's
Um,
that?
Alan Snape.
Fucking Snape. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Snape,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
he voiced the Grink in the original.
he did.
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah, he voiced the
that
original
was
Grink.
Alan Rickman playing Severus Snape.
Voicing
you
the
ha-
drink.
Yeah, and John McClane had to save Christmas from the Grink, the German Grink.
Honestly, he probably acted in that movie because he had such a good time playing in the 1966 Grink movie. Another Christmas
But it was
movie.
a second movie, my bad.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't on screen, so I guess they didn't count it.
I guess.
R.I.P. to a real one. He's been dead for like a while.
Alan Rickman?
Yeah.
Yeah, John McClane
Yes.
finally caught up with him.
Before
That
he
was me.
went
I
verbal.
actually really he was a cool guy.
Man, when did he die? 2016. Holy fuck!
February 3rd or 2nd?
Turd?
Third.
Man, holy fuck. He's been well. Oh yeah. So fucking Hans Gruber is dead, and John McClane is now nonverbal.
Hey,
Too soon?
he's not even cold in the ground yet.
What?
Wait, Bruce Willis is
no,
still
he's
alive.
not. He is. He's
not
just
even-
nonverbal.
He's not
Yeah,
even
the
buried
poor
yet.
guy's
They're
not
gonna
even
start
right.
talking about him.
I
Yeah,
forget
that's
he's
why
dead.
he's doing all those shitty movies now, because it like you know all those shitty Netflix movies that come out and it's like Bruce Willis is right on the cover, he's in all the ads, but they pay him to do like 5 lines, show up on set for 10 minutes, and it's there's a word
He
for
was
it. It's
getting
like
paychecks for his
starvation.
family, dog, because he knew he was about to kick that bucket.
Bruce
Yeah,
Willis
that-
was Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that explains so much more. It's like the entire budget gets Bruce Willis for 10 minutes to like repeat some lines, and it's like I get it now. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, I just thought he was a bad actor.
Yeah.
This whole time.
Did you know he leased his likeness? Like you can now, as a movie studio, pay for his likeness and what is it? Deep fake Bruce Willis'
AI
face onto
generated.
an actor. Yeah. So he's still making money, even though he's now like officially retired from acting. The fuck does he have? Is it? I forget what the fuck he actually has.
It's one of them
Alzheimer's?
shaky ones.
It's one of the like really fucked up ones.
Yeah.
Dementia, but it's
Well,
not more than that. It's
Dementia is general cognitive decline, so it's got to have a different diagnosis.
No, it's something worse than that. Bruce Willis.
Rickets.
That'll be what fucking Nathan gets at SHOT Show next.
Probably whooping cough.
Dementia? I already have dementia, dude.
No, not dementia. Fucking like rickets or some other medieval bullshit.
Dude, BR, we both technically have dementia. Did you know that?
What? Because we have concussions?
General cognitive decline with age.
What?
Huh.
General cognitive decline with age.
Well, isn't
And
that
yeah.
just everyone then?
I mean, yeah, eventually, probably, yeah. But we started early because of the bonks.
The bonks.
The bonks.
I thought you said the bombs.
The bombs.
Those two. I try to forget
Yeah,
about those.
No, genuinely, the bombs, like loud explosions and shit, will also give you minor TBIs, and that also helps with fucking brain damage and dementia and all that shit.
It's like from RPGs. Did you guys see that freaking video of the guy getting blown up by the RPG?
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Yeah, fuck. I'm really glad that it looked awful, but I'm glad he's more or less okay. Like I think he's got a fractured cheekbone and like needs skin grafts. But
yeah, I thought he was gonna die for sure.
As he does.
Yeah,
he looked dead.
Like those things are designed to fail, like forwards and backwards. So it's good that he walked away.
So
that's the big thing. I was talking to Nathan about this. I was like, dude, let's never shoot like remilled RPGs. I will only ever shoot like 3D
print
printed
an RPG than
Yep.
Then
I would
then
rather
a
3D print a launcher than some of that fucking like it was a display piece and now it's not again. Like, no, thank you. That's way too much fuckery for a high explosive. I'm alright.
Yeah, I can't afford the medical bills here either.
Fuck no! I have not fucked around with anything dumb. Like, that's why I'm not an adrenaline junkie. Like, fucking Americans would be like, oh hey, let's go and do some cliff jumping. Like fucking guns. Years ago out in Havasu with the eMilitia, fucking Rezi and Gramps.
That's when Rezi lost his foot.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. Our buddy,
he's stump-footed now.
we were hanging out in Lake Havasu, Arizona, on this lake.
He jumped off that cliff and he just never came up.
Fuck.
No,
we saw one of his feet sticking out of the water, and we pulled it as hard as we could, and the foot just came off.
Just came off.
So now he's stump-footed, and he's still down there as far as we know.
It'll haunt me the rest of my life.
I kept the foot.
What a waste! You didn't eat it.
I was just gonna say that.
It's a good conversation piece.
You just got like floating in formaldehyde on the mantle.
I didn't do anything to it. I just put it on the counter.
Oh, nice.
It's just stinking over there.
Yeah, it makes me so horny. He jumped off a cliff, and there was a rock that apparently everybody who's ever jumped off this cliff didn't hit, because I feel like people would have stopped.
Well, he's a tall guy. He had too much of a leg.
Still, I feel like people would have stopped if people were getting messed up like that. But yeah, he came up, and we could tell something was wrong, and we slowly trolled over there, and then his foot was gashed open, but you could see the connective tissue, when you slowly break apart a piece of chicken.
Yeah, and we day drinking on the water for 6 hours or something, so he was bleeding pretty good.
He was gone.
Pulled pork. Yum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. You could see into his foot. And then we just wrapped it in a washcloth or something.
Yeah.
And just acted like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
He just propped his foot up at the Airbnb, and we were just drinking and smoking and hanging out. And then the gangrene set in, and then he actually did lose the foot.
That
no.
sucks. That really sucks.
And then I went to the hospital and I kept it.
You kept the
I dug it out of the biohazard pile because what a waste.
I got a real question for you guys.
Yeah.
I'll be
This is
completely
getting
honest.
into the idea of ethical cannibalism, and kind of has to do with what he just said.
Well, you can't
So,
eat.
like-
You're not going to want to eat a gangrenous foot.
No, not a gangrenous foot, but
You
let's
might be
do
able
a
to make
thought
soup out of
experiment,
it.
like a
Let's
fresh one.
let's do a thought experiment. Let's have the most important person in your life right now, be it your girlfriend, your boyfriend,
Yes.
your fiance, your best friend, whatever,
My landlord, for sure.
your landlord.
I'm gonna
Get-
tip him
get
this
in
year.
a
He's gonna get a
motorcycle
bonus.
And in said motorcycle accident, like they lose their foot, and it is chopped off, and through whatever jiggery pokery, say Guns snuck into the hospital and pulled it out of the biohazard pile, I guess. Through whatever jiggery pokery, that foot is kept by your most important person. So one day you get a call from this most important person, and they said, "Hey, you are the most important person in my life, and I love you very much. I want you to come over and eat this leg with me. I have hired your favorite chef, like fucking Gordon Ramsay. I don't know,
So, like, you
Diners,
froze
Drives, and-
it? I froze the biohazard foot or something? For this event, for this occasion.
For this occasion, yeah, sure, they froze it. It's sanitary. And it's prepared whatever way you want. It doesn't look like a foot anymore. Unless you really want it to look like a foot, it doesn't look like a foot anymore. It could be like
Ham sandwich.
It could be a ham sandwich. It could be like stir-fried in rice. It can be prepared in any way that you can. But this removes like the big ethical question about cannibalism, which is like the other person's not consenting to you fucking eating them. And if anything, it's going to actually make the bond between you and this other person closer.
Right.
Would you do it?
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Especially if it's a foot.
So if they're okay, so like it is currently in property law not illegal to go through somebody's refuse, like go through their garbage can that's on the street and take stuff out of it.
Oh yeah, no, I do
know?
that shit all the time.
That's not illegal.
No, because it's out on the street and it's not yours. You've given it up.
I have a very
like,
large collection of
If I
toenail
know
clippings.
that you just threw away a bunch of like your used applicators or whatever,
Yeah.
I could go snatch them up and put them in my tea. And it'd be perfectly legal. So would it not also be already legal to take the biohazard foot out of the garbage behind the hospital?
I don't think they go there. I think they incinerate them, to be honest.
No,
with you.
they don't burn all that stuff. There's too much goop.
No,
They don't burn
did you-
all of it.
Did you hear about the fucking body chop shop in Phoenix that cut up a whole bunch
I
of people?
did.
There was like
Oh.
they had like bins of dicks and bins of heads and bins of arms. I'm dead serious. They were like it was a genuine human chop shop. Like
What were they doing with them?
It
Were they
was
feeding
the
'em?
I don't know, organ black market. So whether you need a new liver or you're just feeling peckish, like world's your oyster.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your
I
uncle.
love that. I love that a box of dicks was the first thing you thought about of all the things
Well,
that.
Of course, that's probably the worst thing to see.
I liken myself to I like to be as poetic with my words as possible, and a bin of dicks or whatever I said. That's pretty. We just cut right to the chase.
Yeah, I don't think
Horrible
anybody would be
imagery.
mad at you for taking something that the hospital threw away or doing something with it in a ritual until they found out that it was human flesh. I think that's the problem you're gonna run into.
Well, I would hope everyone's natural inclination to the thought of eating human flesh is to like gag a little bit.
Oh yeah, sure. That's how I react too.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
normal too.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Why are we all nodding?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do it. There's a
that's
McDonald's
one
closer to
no.
me than the hospital. So like
it's hospital food.
yeah. I don't like hospital food.
That's a controversial opinion. Most people do.
What, the feet? What are we talking about? I can't.
No,
know.
liking hospital food.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
You like it?
What the fuck? No. It's like it.
Oh.
Why is it always so sad?
What is it? I've
man.
never had hospital food.
It's just like airplane food that's like maybe a little bit warmer. Basically,
Like
it's
pudding.
just
A little bit warmer.
yeah. It's like just the most like safe, bland, like least. Like they go so far into the non-offensive category that like
Yes.
it gets back to offensive because you're like, what self-respecting man would eat this? You call this a beef stroganoff?
You know, if for any Americans who haven't had the chance to try British cuisine, let me save you the time.
Don't do it.
Hospital food is exactly like British food. Unoffensive, bland, like mushy, like things that shouldn't be mushy.
Y'all do like mush. Y'all like some mush, bro.
Dude, I don't. That's why I moved to the Southwest. Like
Your fried stuff. They found a way to make the fried stuff mushy.
Dude,
instead of like crispy.
My grandparents cook. I'm so glad not to be celebrating Christmas with them. Like they.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
The only vegetables they know how to make are like boil in a bag, microwave, mush vegetables, and like it doesn't matter what kind of vegetable it is. Like when you put a fork into it, they all disintegrate at exactly the same. Under the exact
Everything's
same
so
amount of
overcooked.
force.
I don't get it.
Dude, it's so fucking grim. Like
Yeah.
I do not like people. Yeah, like trust me. When people send me the British food memes, I fucking laugh because there's very little British food I would defend.
2 tortillas filled with bacon and garbanzo beans.
Hell yeah! Now we're talking. Throw in some spices, little bacon bean burrito.
Throw in
That's
a little
nice
pinch of
hangover
salt.
cure.
Throw in a
Yeah.
1/4 teaspoon of salt, some sink water to really tie it together.
Now let's just get back to cannibalism. That's gonna make me gag less.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think that on a real note, I think that there's definitely an ethical issue with consuming the flesh of somebody, regardless of consent. Because I think if you consent to that, something's wrong with you, and there's something else going on. So that's
Wait.
weird.
Even
definitely
if
without
Guy Fieri
consent,
himself. Guy
there
Fieri
is a
came down
problem.
from the heavens. I mean, and you know he driving and dives this shit, and made it so perfect. You wouldn't even consider a nibble?
I don't think Guy Fieri he's probably not that good of a cook, dude.
Yeah, you're not wrong. He's probably dog shit.
Didn't he get most famous because he was traveling to restaurants that actually make good food, and they just
I think
ate
it's
the
for his
food?
impeccable fashion sense, really.
That's cool too. That is cool, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's at least 2 dishes I could do better than Guy Fieri right now.
Guy
fucked,
Fieri.
Guy. Guns is calling you out.
Yeah, I could do better than you.
What about you, BR? What is your end opinion again?
I'm gonna be boring. Like I don't have a fun schizo like fucking take on this. Like that shit's just dark, man. I can't even. What the fuck?
Merry Christmas.
The gang talked about cannibalism. Merry Christmas. Well, no. So, guys, I mean, both of you have a lady, and as we all know, women.
Correct. Mine doesn't have a penis,
Not
by
real.
the way.
Those were interesting answers from both of you. Anyway,
What
as we
was
all-
Gun's answer? I didn't hear it. I was just thinking about how women are a lie.
Guns goes, she doesn't have a penis. You say she's not real.
I just wanted to say, in case anybody was wondering, that she doesn't have a penis.
Yeah, people seem to think that's a real life experience.
Yeah,
of
I don't
yours.
know why
Who
they
has a
assume that.
penis or not?
Me, I do. I have one.
Are you wondering if I have a penis?
No, I don't think you do.
No. We wouldn't be so rude as to. We would ask you to your face, Anna. But
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to grab
not
a
on the
slice of
news feed.
pizza for support.
Anna, we didn't get your answer while you disappeared to, I don't know, go pee or whatever. Would you eat leg?
Are you eating that foot?
Would
Would you
you eat that foot?
You eating that fucking foot? You
Toe
gonna eat those little
skewer.
piggies?
Toe skewers.
Toe skewers. Would you do it?
Sure, I guess.
A toe is already
This
a
is why
skewer.
Anna
It's
will
got a
survive
bone
and you two
in it.
will die.
If
No,
it's
you're 100% right.
survival, I guess I might have to. I don't know.
Yes, but would you try
Damn.
it for fun if the other person wanted you to?
Well, you put it in such a way like if it was the person you love the most in the world and they asked you and it's ethical and it's legal and you're not going to get arrested and all the ifs and buts, then sure, I guess.
Yes, and the most important thing is Guy Fieri cooks it.
Oh, Flavor Town.
Take me to Flavor Town.
Is that what it was? Am I wrong? Was that the wrong phrase?
No, that was definitely the right one.
Merry Christmas!
I think I
gonna
prefer
die.
Gordon Ramsay though. To be honest with you, I think I prefer Gordon Ramsay.
I hear Gordon Ramsay is secretly based.
Secretly based?
He seems like it.
Yes,
Yeah.
he goes and does lots of courses on survival and small unit tactics and things like that in his
I
spare
mean,
time.
he's
don't know how
been
true that is.
openly, publicly calling people retards for years now, so I'm pretty
Based,
sure he is
Based.
based.
He's one of us.
He's one of
Yeah,
us.
if you could
Yes,
shoot him
yes.
a text, see if he can make me a feet Wellington or something. I'd probably try that. I'd give that a shot. I would have to give that a shot, but otherwise, no, not into it.
Wait, so on the topic of cannibalism, which is going to be like a 30-minute segment of our Christmas episode at this point.
So unfortunate.
It is what it is, man. But have any of you seen the movie Bones and All? It came out in 2022.
Yes, I watched it in theaters.
I did
no,
too.
actually,
What was it? What was it about? It
So-
sounds familiar.
Dude, it was fucking weird, and my lady dragged me to it because she was super into it. Cause it's got fucking little Twinkie.
Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, I
And-
Twink,
watched
yeah,
it.
Twinkity Shalagay.
They and Taylor Russell, and they're like this cute little fucking couple, and it's this
So
like hopeless
cute.
romantic thing. But they fucking eat people.
It
Like
got
the
weird
whole
Is that what
fast.
it is?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
just
that's
like
what the
a pair
title
of
means. That's what the title means.
Bones and All.
Yeah.
That's
They're
a
a
very
pair of
misleading
like
trailer. I thought it was about pedophilia.
no. They're
No.
like
Really young.
What was the movie
They're
called
like-
again?
Bones and All. It's like a Bonnie and Clyde like story, but with two fucking like cannibals. They're like
Yeah.
young, good looking.
How have I never
like-
heard of this?
Dude,
Because it wasn't that good.
I saw the trailer. I never thought it would be anything to do with that. I thought it was too much on the nose to be about cannibals.
Oh, dude, it was wild. Like they were trying to romanticize. Like this is some like full of Rome shit. Like in terms of culture, like why is this acceptable to be a cute little romance? But like, my lady was super. She was super
Yeah,
into it. I was like,
uh,
no, oh my god, what the
I don't-
fuck?
I don't think I've left a theater feeling weirder than
Yeah,
that one. Because I watched it with some family. Because like some of them were in
What?
town. Yeah, they were like into Timothy Chalamet, Twinkathy Chalamet, and I was like, yeah, I'll watch that. Whatever. I like him. I think he's good. And so we
Yeah.
went there, and I finished the movie, and then like always, it's the same conversation on the way out back to the cars.
So what you
I was like, so what'd you think? What'd you think? And I was just like, honestly, I'm gonna need a few minutes. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Like, I could
Dude.
say the performances were good, but I don't know. I've never seen anybody act like that before. I don't know if that was how it's supposed to be done. I don't know. Is
No,
that the
they-
right technique? I mean,
They try and make you like.
a spoiler alert is about to be said.
Spoiler alert.
He was alive at the end. She started munching. Dude was still alive. Seems
Oh, yeah.
kind of cruel. I just don't know.
Spoiler alert.
Wow,
Spoiler alert.
spoilers! Wow.
Mark a spoiler alert. You gotta cut in
Yeah,
with a
yeah,
clip of me
yeah.
saying a
If you
spoiler
want to
alert
watch
is about to
Bones
be
and All-
said.
Bones and all.
But anyway, if you're worried about knowing the ending, here it comes. The fucking chicken, she like falls for this dude, and they're a pair of cannibals, and then at the end, like they get in a fight with someone, he gets fatally wounded, and he's all like,
Another cannibal,
way.
by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an older cannibal, because there's like
It's
like
an
a little
old
secret
old man
society.
cannibal, and he's like obsessed with the girl. He's like
Yeah.
horny and hungry at the same time.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, you're like me, and like so pretty, and all this shit.
I was so uncomfortable every time he was on screen.
Dude, it was.
He was like,
strange.
I can smell it.
Yeah,
I could smell
Some
it
Hills
on
of
your
Eyes shit. I
sweat.
don't like that.
it was. Like the whole movie, it was just like so fucking unsettling because they're making you sympathize for a pair of cannibals, and it's like
I didn't.
well,
I
attempting.
did.
No, that's exactly the thing. They're attempting to make you sympathize. It's just like I just feel uncomfortable, and I felt uncomfortable for like 90 minutes now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like some really deep-seated like human shit. That's why I'm just like I can't even joke about it, man. Like
They
cannibalism is
murdered
just
that
like
carny.
yeah.
BR,
'Cause, like,
you said your girlfriend liked, or is she your wife or girlfriend? Sorry.
My girlfriend at the minute.
Oh.
We're
She
working on
like
that.
that thematic. Did she write like secretly like fanfics on Wattpad or Tumblr by any chance?
I mean,
How did she
like,
find this movie?
it was like a pretty big movie going around at the time. Like it was one of the big movies in the cinema in terms of horror at the time in 2022. But like I think
Horror?
it's a it's a romantic horror. I think romantic romantic horror film.
Romantic horror. Let's do
Yeah,
it
yeah.
together.
But I think this is a graduation of like Twilight girls. Like this is them pushing it like a decade or so on and being like, you thought vampires was sexy, how about cannibals? And like
How
just
about
pushing the envelope.
homeless twink renegade cannibals?
Yeah,
You into that? You think that's hot? It's like
I
they
mean,
haven't
the
even
thing-
been around a while. They're not like established or rich. That's just like a bum that eats people.
Yeah, they're just like drifters. Someone pitched this to a studio executive, and they were like, "I fucking love it," which really tells you all you need to know about Hollywood.
Yeah, you're right. I love it.
But
Here's
they-
millions of dollars.
Yeah, make Timothée Chalamet the twink cannibal. Done.
Yeah.
Fucking done.
That carny had a family.
Why else would you work in the fucking circus?
He had a family, and like the old man was like, I only like go in on a person when they're like about to die or like I find them dead. And then I go crazy. I go wild. Like me with a
Dude,
new tube of toothpaste
I
in the
go
shower.
absolutely goblin style.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then he just murdered that carny and ate him in a cornfield. And he had a family.
So yeah, if you
How
haven't
am I
seen
supposed
it,
to empathize with that? How am I supposed to be
Yeah.
on that guy's side?
if you haven't seen that shit,
He was jerking him off.
I don't know. After hearing that description, guys, would you fucking watch it?
He was dry hand job till his shit was scabby and bleeding, and he slit his throat and ate it
How the fuck have I not watched this movie?
raw.
No,
in a
I
cornfield.
really thought you would have seen this, Nathan. It sounds
Yeah,
Only
I watch a
brown-
lot of weird, disturbing shit. Have you guys ever seen Inside?
What
Like
was
not
that?
not
Let's
not the
do
cartoon. I
it.
mean like the French 2007.
Oh, not the Willem Dafoe, no.
No, the one where a pregnant woman has a home invader who's trying to get her baby, like
Ooh.
out of her.
Uh,
That
I
is
could
really
fucking
weird.
not.
I'm not going to get into that right now. I do like really fucked up movies, but I also don't like romantic. I was going to say romantic comedies, but that doesn't sound like a romantic comedy.
I
No,
like
it is
I
not a
like
comedy.
romantic movies, and I also don't like romantic movies.
Yeah.
That's a good continuation.
I do really enjoy people in tricking people into watching the Human Centipede first sequence, though.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a great freaking romantic movie, Nathan. How do you start that conversation? I wonder.
I tell them that it's a romantic comedy
You
starring
ask her if
Ryan
they're into
Reynolds
weird porn.
and Sarah Jessica Parker, and like I'll just make up a thing on the spot, and then it'll just,
And they fall for it by hearing the title, "The Human Centipede."
I won't tell them the title. I'll just put it
Okay.
on. I'll just be like, hey, I have this movie on Plex. I forgot the name of it, and
It
by-
starts
by-
out
Warm
weird
film.
though. There's no warm up. It starts out weird. They should know pretty quickly.
yes,
I've never seen the Human Centipede films.
it's
Actually, no, I
they're,
think
they're
I-
not
I
good. They're not good.
No, I saw a random part of the second one, and I think it was like, doesn't it start out they're referencing the protagonist or the main character of the second one just watched the first one as a film, right?
Yeah, the second movie is very meta in that regard. It's
It's
it's about a crazy fan of the first film who
Yeah, and that's what I saw, and I was like, oh, this is fucking so dumb. Fuck you.
There is a lot of watching it. That's all I remember.
But you're not exactly going into those movies expecting, like,
No. And honestly, I was only going to try to watch it because I saw the fucking South Park episode where they like
Yeah.
parody it. Human Sentai
honestly,
Pan.
don't. They are wastes of time, and generally, like, if you want good disturbing movies, there's lots of them. The Human Centipede is not one of them.
What was that one clown movie you were obsessed with last year?
Clown
The
movie?
Clan
Oh,
movie.
Terrifier. Terrifier.
Yeah,
Fucking go watch
I thought
Terrifier.
it said clan movie. I was like,
Me
Jesus
too.
Christ,
I was like,
Anna.
clan movie. I need to know.
No, clown. Sorry, my
No,
English is terrible.
Have you not seen Terrifier yet, Anna?
I'm not sure. I just remember you were flooding me with fan art of it for like a couple of weeks.
Fan art of the clan movie.
No.
You need.
I
to.
haven't seen
You need to.
Terrifier either.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's probably my favorite. I don't really like slashers as a genre, but it's like any genre where 90% are shit, 10% are good. Terrifier doesn't give a fuck. Please watch it. It's an excellent Christmas movie.
Yes.
You know.
So,
Anyway, Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas. I'm looking forward to. I think I did. Unironically, guys, I think this is the best I've ever done as far as gifts for all my people. I think I've done my best job yet.
really?
Yeah.
Did you dig through the hospital garbage to find them? Or-
No.
Based.
No. I did good. I was normal and responsible.
I wasn't normal.
I wrapped everything up nice and cute. I think I catered to everybody's specific interests, and I'm really excited to give them all. My girlfriend, unfortunately, works Christmas Day.
Boo.
Yeah, big boo there. But she will be around for Christmas Eve, which is when we do most of our stuff. Anyway, that's like when we go to like my relative's house, and we like eat food, and we exchange some gifts, and blah blah blah.
No.
Yeah, no, so she'll be there for that. And then she works. And then that's when I go and sit in a corner in my house and stare at the wall for 24 straight hours
Based.
until she gets back.
Completely nonverbal.
Completely nonverbal and just non-sensory. Anything could happen. And I would just sit right there for 24 hours until she gets back. Yeah.
There you go. That's an idea. 24-hour podcast. 24-hour schizocast.
Oh God, please. No.
Wait for Lady Guns to get home from work. It's
Lady
actually
Guns.
probably like it's probably like 26 hours with drive time and stuff. So yeah, give me quite a bit of tape. I'll tape the whole thing on an old camera.
Perfect.
Amazing.
This is
Nathan,
my
I have a
profession.
question for you.
Yeah.
Have you gotten into long gun yet?
How long are we talking?
Past 500-600 meters.
Nah, since I got here, I've basically clocked out at like 500-600. Past that, no. I don't want to call me useless. I'm useless. I suck. I want to learn.
You
I want to
should
learn
just
from your book.
come here where we have 1,000-meter shot in the works and finally visit us and come shoot long gun with us.
Where's this? Where's that?
Central
It's
Florida.
it's physically as far as you can possibly be from me. It's like diagonally.
But not for me and guns.
Yeah. Florida's not that far, brother.
Yes,
I can be there in 6 hours.
I do want to visit. That would actually be very nice.
Yes, just.
I
just
like
go.
Florida. I got family in Florida. I got a friend. I got a dolphin friend with half a tail in Florida that I used to hang out with every year.
What?
Yeah, I never told you about that.
No.
What was his name?
I didn't name him, but he showed up every year.
Ah,
Yeah,
Wait,
let's name him now. Graham.
I would go. I
Thanks.
go fishing in the same spot in the ocean, and I'd catch everything I couldn't keep. I'd have to throw back, and he would come out there, and I knew it was the same one because he was missing half a tail. So like that's a pretty good indicator. This is the same guy. Multiple years in a row, and I would start throwing fish back, and he would eat them immediately. So eventually, I was just feeding a dolphin, just a wild dolphin. I was just feeding a wild dolphin with half a tail, everything that I couldn't keep.
That in the Gulf or where was that?
Yeah, I was off coast of Pensacola.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Real.
some like magical Disney-like memory.
Disney
for me.
princess.
Yeah. And then I saw the Little
Pensacola
Mermaid, but
princess. Oh my days.
But I hated that movie, so I lowered the motor and sped up.
Hell yeah.
Based.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, Mother Nature. Trying to make
No,
beautiful things.
I'm just kidding. I didn't kill the mermaid.
You can't find mermaids there. Mostly find a fat manatee. That's about it.
Florida's not that far from me. My range only goes to 500 too. My local.
My range at the minute goes to 150. It's fucking lame as
Oh,
shit.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We found
that's
a
the
place
thing I
that's like it reaches out to 1,000, but it's steel gongs, and it's about an hour and a half
Gongs.
drive, which is kind of far.
Gong.
But-
You really don't need
Gong.
anything past 150. Past 150, you're not gonna be able to see it anyway. So
That's great.
it's really no point. Train to like, for all practical purposes, train out to 75.
Yeah, the meta of personal defense is a 5-inch AR-15.
Yes.
Yeah. So really,
That's all you should have. Otherwise, you're a lapa.
fist fighting with a rifle.
Yeah.
Just throw it.
If need be.
I've never done any long range shooting either.
What's the
Not at
furthest you
all.
shot out to?
Well, it was with a Ruger 1022.
What?
It was probably like 750 or so.
Nothing that long.
Yeah, that's probably
22 man point part 2.
It was just it wasn't
actually
impressive.
disgusting.
It was just it was a pill bottle. Well, it was actually a golf ball on top of a pill bottle.
It wasn't a Coke
Yeah.
can.
No, it was a golf ball propped on top of an open pill bottle. That was the target. But it did. I'll be honest. It took me 3 tries, so not that great. But yeah. But I haven't done anything longer than that.
Could you do 700 meters with a 22?
I just told you the whole story.
They tested that on Garen Thumb. You clearly can't. You can't even fucking see that.
That was just the reference.
Maybe if you're not him, but I am.
I am him.
I am that
I will
guy.
continue to be him.
We smoking Scooby-Doo dick.
We smoking straight fent.
Smoking dung beetle. That's funny. I just used that guy in the caption of my latest meme.
Dude, that's all we've been quoting at work.
But I changed smoking to farting.
Biting fart bubbles in the bath.
Yeah, I'm a dog. Biting fart bubbles in the bath. I want to know what was going on in that house an hour before that. Like, how'd they get there?
You think it was elder abuse?
No, he seemed to be having an okay time. He was smoking on that Scooby-Doo dick, bro. He was having a grand old time.
Hell yeah, brother.
Well, all right.
I guess I'll be heading out then.
Time to go kneel and pray. Repent for my horrific things I've said for the past hour.
And continue to post.
And continue to post.
That's how my grandpa would fucking end, like, family gatherings, especially Christmas. Like, it would be, like, 11, and he'd, like, lean back and be like, well, is that it then? It's like,
That's
no,
funny.
we were gonna hang out for, like, another few hours, keep on drinking. Well, yep, looks like that's it. Like, if there was even a slight lull in conversation, it was immediately like, yep, we're done.
Is that all then?
Yeah, like,
Is that it? Fuck off.
Alright, then fuck off. Yeah, he absolutely would tell you to fuck off.
What a lad. What a
Absolute
legend,
lad.
as they say.
Something like that.
I
That
love British slang.
That
man.
motherfucker got boosted like 6 times.
Got absolutely boosted last night at the bar.
Got absolutely boosted at the bar.
Yeah, I got absolutely vaccinated and boosted at the bar last night, bro. Blacked out. Blacked out on boosters.
B.R. here with a quick word from our newest sponsor of the show that made our first video podcast possible, the great people over at Attorneys for Freedom. Attorneys for Freedom are a real criminal defense law firm offering attorneys on retainer for legal representation in self-defense cases, and are not some insurance company or provider. This means that Attorneys for Freedom are able to cover scenarios that are often denied coverage by other programs. Self-defense scenarios such as while in gun-free zones or sensitive areas, while under the influence or on medication, scenarios where you knew your attacker, and while using any weapon in self-defense, from a firearm to a household object or otherwise. Additionally, Attorneys for Freedom will not drop you from coverage, nor will they ever ask you to pay them back. Even if you take a plea deal where you admit guilt to a criminal act, Attorneys for Freedom will not ask to recoup their fees. Attorneys for Freedom covers 100% of your attorney's fees in the event they can reasonably argue that you were acting in self-defense, and now you're facing serious felony charges. The primary key to coverage is their ability to reasonably argue self-defense in court. Nathan and I have signed up already, and you can too in no time at all. The National Self-Protection Plan is available with a one-time sign-up fee of $100 and just $35 per month after that. Family plans and annual rates are also available. Signing up via the link in the show notes or via the Seaburn Art Instagram bio link helps support the show with both your initial sign-up and every month you retain Attorneys for Freedom services. Get covered in all 50 states, support the show, and have peace of mind that should your worst day come, Attorneys for Freedom has your back. Thanks for listening, people. How's it going, lads and ladies? BR here with a quick word from the longest running sponsor of the Art and War podcast, Advanced Warfighting Solutions. AWS have been making tough as hell gear for decades right here in the US in North Carolina. Nathan, myself, and thousands of others run that gear through the ringer and trust our lives to it, whether that's LARPing in the woods or dragging kit through war zones. AWS manufactures many great packs, pouches, plate carriers, and our personal favorite, the SMU Operator Belt. A set-and-forget gun belt that crushes in build quality, capability, and excellent feedback from its many users. We are tough on our gear here at Art and War, and the SMU takes that treatment in its stride. Though already at a sweet price point, you can knock $10 more off your SMU belt with the code ARTandWar10 at awsin.com. The code and link to the AWS website can be found in the show description. Thanks for listening, now let's get back to the show.
Felix is... He's going to be at SHOT Show. You know who's not going to be at SHOT Show? You, Anna, because you have a newborn.
Yes.
A newborn?
I don't necessarily like Vegas either.
No,
Yeah,
Vegas
but it's
is
SHOT
a
Show. Vegas is
shithole.
dog shit. It's garbage. But
You got a newborn? How new?
3 months.
That's not new. That's not a newborn.
Well, not
3 more months
anymore.
until you can show them the Human Centipede first sequence.
Pretty much, yes, exactly. We're building.
Have you
house.
chosen a name yet? I'd choose Graham.
For the baby?
Yes,
No,
your
she's
baby is
been
Graham now.
nameless until now.
Exactly. You've been waiting
My
for me to
parents-
come along.
They didn't name me immediately.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
I didn't
like,
even
so
know you
it's-
could do that.
You were like 9 years old when they're like, okay, your name is Guns now.
No, I turned 18. I had to pick my own. I had to pick my own, bro. That's how I have the same name as Barack Obama. Legally. But anyway, yeah, no, I really wasn't named immediately. They called me, well, actually, I'm not going to say, but they had a
They
nickname
called
for me.
me legal name.
And they called me by a nickname for, I don't think it was long. I think it was like a couple days. They wanted to get like input from like a relative, but there were no cell phones and it was just hard to get a hold of people. And
For 18 years, you didn't have cell phones?
what? What are you
Did
talking
you say
about?
you were 18? Didn't you say
No,
you
no,
were
no,
18
no. I
when
said
you
it wasn't actually. I wasn't actually 18. This was like only a couple days after I was born. But I think they just called me a nickname until they wrote some stuff down.
Boy!
They called me boy. Boy.
Come here, boy! Oh god, that
Yeah,
sounds...
boy.
Yeah.
Called me boy and son. Everybody in the South just calls you son anyway.
We're
And then when you
efficient.
get old, they just call you old son.
Do they?
Yeah. Come on, old son.
I like that. Oh god. This is not gonna
What does that
I'm gonna-
sound? It sounds like someone's playing the piano on their keyboard.
I thought it was you typing.
I thought you
That's
were
not
typing.
me.
Not me either.
It definitely wasn't me clicking a pen.
Okay, yeah, no, it sounded like
I
someone was
was
playing
clicking a
fucking
pen
Warzone.
also. That's funny.
And have you
I'm
played the new Alan Wake?
I've been watching it. I don't have time to play. I've been watching it.
Gay?
It's-
Sounds
I
like
forgot to. Wait, I'm sorry. I forgot to ask Anna. So, you had a kid 3 months ago. Okay.
Yeah.
In Florida, right?
Mhm.
Did you already name it for real?
Yeah, I did.
What a wasted
Damn.
opportunity.
terrible. Should have done an Instagram poll.
Do you feel
What
comfortable?
should I name my kid?
Baby McBabyface.
No pressure. No pressure for real. On a genuine note, I know stranger danger and everything. Do you feel comfortable telling me in this type chat so that the world doesn't know what you named the babe?
Yeah, sure. One second.
I'm curious.
The wee babe.
The wee babe. What is the wee babe's name?
The wee babe.
Oh, that's cute. That's nice.
Thank you.
It's kind of
Appreciate
weird to name a boy
Why
that.
why would you name your child Hitler McStalin? I don't understand.
Oh my god, Anna.
it. After my grandpa.
What the fuck?
My
Family
grandpa.
heritage.
That's a nice name. That's a nice name. Did you was it a decent experience for the last 3 months?
Yeah, it was, and I decided to go like all natural to do my labor absolutely
Yeah, you push that
unmedicated.
thing out. You pop
freaking
that thing
metal.
out like a champagne cork.
Yeah, for 15 hours straight.
Nice.
Fuck.
Did it feel like the most badass thing you've ever done?
Yep, it was pretty metal. That's
Did
for
you
sure.
poop on the table?
I wasn't on the table. I was in the bathtub.
Oh, sick, dude. Like in Apocalypto.
Yes, exactly like an apocalypto.
Except instead of a cave, it's a bathtub. But yeah,
Exactly.
still metal as hell, dude. Good job.
Exactly.
Anyway, congrats on the real. Congrats. That's awesome.
Thank
Happy
you.
for
I
you.
appreciate it.
Happy for you that who I've never met and your husband that I've also never met.
Thank you.
But genuinely, that's dope.
Yeah, it's an awesome experience to whomever wishes to have kids and are reluctant. Just do it. It's
Yeah.
worth it. It's a great challenge. That the kid like raising a baby is like it freaking wrings you out like a towel out of all your selfishness. You learn how to
Yeah,
make
that'd
the-
be nice. It would genuinely be nice to experience that kind of like deconstruction of self where like it is because you can say you're a selfless person, right? And you can be like, if I get an extra bonus at work, I'm going to use it on my significant other instead of myself. I'm a selfless person, but like that's like frivolous as hell compared to when you have a kid and then like you can privately say to yourself and know that you're being completely serious that this person is now like unequivocally the most important person in the world to you.
Yeah,
like,
and
it
you
doesn't
don't
even get
have
close.
that choice. Like, for instance, you have the choice to be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy my spouse something instead of myself. Sure, you have that choice, so that's pretty cool. But with a child, sure, people say you have the choice to abandon it or not to have it, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you don't give your choice. You take the
You do.
choice to not give yourself that choice. So it definitely rewires your entire being. It's definitely crazy, and also it's just the most genuine and deep happiness anyone can experience. Honestly, there's
Yeah.
nothing compares to it.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's
From
some good
cannibalism to wholesomeness.
Oh my god, we did do that.
Yep.
It's no big dog. No big deal.
Yeah.
Old
Uh,
son.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. That is very wholesome, and I'm sure that if you are the right kind of person, it would be just as enjoyable for them as it was for you.
Yeah. For sure.
But I like doing meth, so I'm not gonna do that because I might sell the kid or something.
More meth.
Based.
How many bags of meth is
How
one?
many meths?
How many
I
meths?
got a 2-week-old. How many meths can I get for this?
Oh god.
I will take 2 of your finest meths for this baby.
I-
Excellent choice.
I
good sir.
went by. I tried to drop it off at the fire station. Nobody was there. Probably because I just started that fire.
Go to your
That guy's
local
house.
dealer instead. One
Your
drug.
local meth dealer. They'd probably buy the kid.
Ha!
Oh, we brought it right back. That was good.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know what I want or what's gonna happen. All I know is that I need to focus on Walker closing to the light of God.
Yeah, amen.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because I'm deep in the darkness. Every day is constant torment.
Do any of you guys have a Christmas tree set up at your house?
Yeah, have you seen mine?
Wait,
I have a plant that gifts are under.
I have a plant.
A plant on a table, and yeah, the gifts go under it.
Nathan, your autism is showing.
Is it never not? And how the fuck have you not done the autism test? How the fuck have you not done the RADS
You
test? It's
haven't
mandatory.
done the
Because
RADS
I'm
test?
normal. I'm not like you freak.
The RADS test?
Fucking bet. Fucking bet.
Wait.
Guns,
Haven't you done it?
No, the what test? I want to take it right now.
You're both going to take it right now.
I don't care.
You are
What
both.
is it called?
EmbraceAutism.com/RADS.
Autism.
I will send you the link.
Okay, well, I don't care if we have to pause it. Both of you are taking this test right fucking now. It's like 3 minutes.
Like
But I have to
RAADS?
read all the contents
I
on
put the
it.
link in the chat.
I've
There's
already found it.
16 contents, Nathan. I have to read all of them.
I realize that you're a woman, and therefore your brain is smaller, and you don't read as fast as the rest of us.
Therefore, your brain is smaller.
Which one? Well, just
The two personalities.
RAADS?
Women aren't real, and their brains are smaller. I am
Duration
both.
10 to 30 minutes. You liar.
It's not. Yeah,
Hey,
if you know how to
hey,
fucking
hey.
read, you'll get it done in 5.
I've got a question. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Dr. Engelbrecht, Indy, RP, and Ava Silvertaint autism tests, RAADS-R. Is that the one?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
10 to 30 minutes. Take the test here. Do I have to pay for the results?
No. 2 of us dry firing Glocks, 2 of us taking autism tests.
Yeah.
That is
question
extremely
10.
on brand.
Yes.
Which question are you on? I'm on question 10.
Yeah, same. Yeah, same. Sorry, I'm a
Yeah.
little retarded. It takes a lot of
I think
brain
we know
power.
It's okay. We'll
by
see
now.
exactly how retarded you are after you.
The more y'all talk to me, the more retarded it's gonna get. I'm struggling really hard to do this. It's hard to read. This is my 3rd language, so it's getting difficult.
I shouldn't have said it's Chinese, but I wanted a challenge.
This is gotta be the worst episode we've ever recorded.
Excellent. Whatever. We can AI this shit out. But what we don't
AI
tell you,
just fill it in.
these episodes are all AI anyway. We just got
Yes.
ChatGPT to analyze all the transcripts, and
Yes,
I
we
haven't
can
actually
do that.
recorded an episode in like 2 months.
Nathan, what's the Discord server? Is that for Patreon? What is it?
Oh, do you want in for the server? We give
I
the
want
like,
in. Yes.
Oh my god! Yes, I'm gonna invite you right now. I'm gonna make you a
Do
moderator.
you have my
because-
Discord? Is it Doc still with the furry picture? What is it?
What?
Is that not it? Is that not my Discord? You have me on Discord. It's
I don't know what the.
Doc.
You have a furry avatar on Discord?
Yeah, like a white wolf thing.
Why do you have that?
Because
Or do you have
furries
something
are
you want to tell
awesome.
us?
What's your
Oh,
problem?
Oh,
Listen, I come from the old DeviantArt days. You don't know shit.
I'm
I've
sending
seen
you.
things, man.
I'm sending you the link right now.
I will deliver the results of this test in 2 to 3 business days.
What did you get? What
There's
did you get?
80 questions. Good
I'm
Lord.
still on question 13, dude.
Oh my god.
Jesus
It's like
Christ!
100
English
questions.
second language much?
I'm talking. Oh yeah. I might have been autistic when I was 16. I don't think so anymore.
It comes and goes.
Yeah, it comes in waves. That's what you should.
Such
You should
amazing
just record
listening.
an episode. You should just record an episode of just dry firing.
It's
3
such a
hours.
bad habit. We had an intern come to our company for the summer, and it was the first time he was able to get his hands on a Glock. They're a Californian out in Appalachia, they got their hands on their first Glock, and while they were working, they would just like dry fire all fucking day, just constantly. And they're a damn good shooter, so it fucking worked. But it's been a bad habit of the rest of the office now. Like,
hey, would y'all
up the habit.
would y'all consider me to speak with a normal rhythm?
Yeah, I mean, you got that little bit of that southern drawl going on, but otherwise, yeah.
That's normal.
That's normal.
Yeah, it's normal. Cletus.
Who can't see in their mind in exact detail things that they are thinking about?
Haha, you can't conjure an object.
Who can't conjure objects?
That's my favorite fucking meme. This guy can't conjure objects. No, some people genuinely can't.
That's so dumb.
I know. Well, yeah.
Poor bastards. Inferior. We need to get him out of the gene pool.
Can you imagine trying to like you have literally zero creativity, even if you're not like a creative by, what you do for work or whatever. Like you can't even picture how you would set up furniture in a room.
Yeah, like you can't like think about a chair. You're like for shopping for furniture. They're like, what kind of couch are you looking for? And you're like, I can't think about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A brown one.
Just show me couches until I can look at them and tell you if they're good or not.
I'm so curious. I want to know, Anna. I bet you're going to score over 100.
Oh, stop!
Putting that money on it right now.
What do you think I'm gonna get? I'm gonna win.
You're going to win.
I think you're gonna get like maybe 70 to 80.
70 to 80. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not.
I don't know what that means.
System. No. We'll break it down.
Hold on a minute, man. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. It's taking every ounce I got.
Nathan, question: does the phrase "he wears his heart on his sleeve" make sense to you?
You have a different test than me. Somebody's doing the wrong test, and I don't think it's me.
Well, I started from the bottom and I'm climbing upwards.
Why would you
Started
do that?
from the bottom, now you're
She's
here.
autistic.
Start from the bottom, now the whole team.
That is
fucking
not
here.
true.
I don't know. I can't answer that question. Does it mean anything to you? Because if you're asking me, it probably doesn't.
What? No, I mean, like, do you understand that phrase? Do you understand what it means?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you're not autistic. You're fake.
I don't know. 150 says otherwise.
I was gonna say, Anna, it's all on a spectrum these days.
Yes.
That is so funny. There's a question like, it calms me to spin around to rock in a chair while I'm feeling stressed and I'm currently rocking on a chair.
as you slowly determine if you are or aren't autistic.
Yes.
True
only now. Nathan, has it been hard for you to socialize through your life? Did you ever get over that?
Anna, this is fucking me up, dude. I'm gonna be real.
Anna, has it been hard for me to socialize what?
In your life, throughout your life, did you ever grow out of that?
Eventually. And I think the only reason that I'm able to socialize to any real degree, because like I am inherently an antisocial person. I open my mouth, shit falls out, and unless you're autistic like me, you probably are going to think I'm a monster.
Do you think I'm good at making friends?
We've never had anyone.
I think so. I mean, you have like you have quality friends, not quantity.
Yeah, I have 3 friends.
Yeah.
It's you, Nathan, and Anna.
That's enough.
The only people I've ever talked to.
Same. Honestly, like outside of this bubble, nothing exists.
How would you feel if you didn't eat breakfast this morning?
I did a video call with someone on Discord today to teach them how to install a Glock trigger.
Nice.
I just have like a Ask Nathan Autistic Gun Questions section.
I'm going upwards and downwards. I'm meeting them in the middle. I'm going
That's
like
so insane.
That is the most autistic way of doing a test I've ever heard. I take it back. You're going to get 200.
Firing me, that's why. Some ordinary textures that do not bother others feel very offensive when they touch my skin. What sort of
Peach
fucking
fuzz. I
question
fucking
is
hate
that?
peach fuzz. Like, yeah, I don't know why. Like when it, like the hairy skin
You
of a
can't
peach.
even feel that. Do you mean like on a person's skin or like an
No,
actual
It's-
peach?
no. Like I mean, on a peach. Like some peaches
Okay.
have that little bit of
On a
fuzz. When
nutsack, on
fish,
the man's
salmon.
ball sack in the gym locker room.
Oh, the ball sacks are okay. You know, you stretch that out, it's all right. And like normally that hair is a little coarser. But like that little bit of
My pubes on my pubis are much coarser than the pubes on my actual ball sack.
yeah,
Do you concur with this?
None of those words are in the Bible.
yeah.
You wouldn't even know.
No,
Blasphemy!
I wouldn't, but I can take a pretty good guess.
You're right. I don't think they are. From what I've read, they're not in there.
I have never wanted to or needed to have what other people call, in quotation marks, intimate relationship. What sort of fucking question is that? Nathan, what's gonna be the art cover for this episode?
God, I think it's going to be you with one of those little like rainbow colored hats with a propeller on top.
Oh, perfect. Then I'm eating a human foot, right?
And the name of the episode will be Anna's rad score was, and then we'll list the number.
We'll list the number. I really want to pick up like, and I look at it every time I'm at fucking Walmart or whatever, like a bicycle helmet, one of those super autistic ones with like I'll probably have to install a little propeller up top, like probably drill a hole and add one of those little twirly things.
Nathan, that was freaking like the old school biking helmets. That was Rich's night vision helmet for a long time. You know.
I was literally about to say find one of those, make it super autistic, and then drill a night vision shroud into it.
Yes.
That's literally what his is, and he's got like these counterweights, like a ton of freaking screws in the back. It's so funny.
That's so
That's
fucking
what
funny.
they used to use in the friggin' teams.
Yeah.
They didn't have freaking Wendy helmets and all this crap now.
Yeah, it was like Protex and shit. I love
That's
that.
so
I hate the padding on them so much, but I love that.
He used it like the brown duct tape to glue his freaking cables and shit.
All right, I finished the test.
What's your score?
Really?
Yeah, really? What do you mean?
Like, I was surprised at the speed at which you got through it.
I was trying really hard.
What'd you get?
I got a... Is it down here? Oh, I got a 233.
Oh, fuck off.
No, I'm just kidding. I got a 93.
93.
93, which apparently is stronger indications of autism, although non-autistics may score as high. Which sounds about right.
Yeah, so I'll give you some numbers.
My circumcised interest subtotal is 26.
I'm
You're
almost.
what?
It's circumscribed, but it'd be funnier if it was circumcised.
Based, you're in the club.
Barely.
I'm almost.
Well, I don't
done.
know,
have,
like you're in the club by a good third.
Well,
Yeah, you're right.
So,
About 30,
so
probably
the
about 30, yeah.
Yeah, the threshold is like, I think 65 or 70.
65.
Is it 65?
I think it's
So
65.
65 is the minimum score at which autism is considered. And then the
Yep.
next bracket, and the next bracket description is 90 with, well, I got what, 93? Yeah,
Yep.
93.
Based,
So
you're in the club, and that's what matters. Don't beat yourself too much. You passed.
I'm
You
a crank that
passed.
hog.
You failed the autism test.
You passed the autism test.
It's not
I'm gonna
autism,
fail
but you are
autism.
stupid. No. No, I so for context, I got a 62. Nathan got 153 or 150.
You got a 62?
I do it
Yeah.
every once in a while just to see how autistic I am.
I should do that.
And my average comes to about 150. Last time I took it, it was 143.
See, it's a spectrum. Even month to month, you can be more
Which
or less
is higher than the
Yeah, it's
mean
how many
score of
microplastics
autistic
I drink.
people and strong evidence for autism.
What, 62?
No, 130,
Oh.
whatever.
Oh yeah.
My
boy,
I thought
got
you
it.
were definitely more autistic than me, buddy.
What, me?
Yeah.
Schrodinger's autism.
I think you should probably retest and stop lying to yourself.
I'll retest.
Don't
Probably get
retest
the
right now. It
results.
took too long.
No.
Guns, you passed. BR didn't. BR's wants to be.
Yeah, you're a
Nathan, do you do
normie. You're a
weird stuff
cringe
with your
normie.
hands? Do
Yes.
you flap your hands?
Sometimes, yes.
Do you twirl sticks or strings? Do you wave
Yes.
things?
Gimme hands.
You paint Warhammer figurines.
Oh, you
Yeah, that's-
freaking dry fire. That's what your thing is, isn't it?
That's
what
my thing.
you-
Yeah, I love dry fire.
For a second, I was like, "Where'd my Glock go?"
Yeah.
Glonk.
Glonk.
Where's my
Flint
big
in
black
your
glonk?
Glum. Like the Grink.
The Grink. How the
Big
Grink stole
black
Christmas.
Grink.
Yeah. There you go. That's the fucking episode name. How the Grink Stole Glonkmas.
Yeah, good job, bud.
I don't know
Anna,
how any
how
of
are
us
you
still have
still-
followers.
You are so
Because I'm
ESL.
getting
Holy fuck.
distracted. You're distracting me with your dry firing and your stimming.
She just had a baby, dick.
I just had a baby just now.
Yeah, her insides are still mushy.
Oh, that's disgusting.
She's still all
Ew.
gloopy and
Oh,
warm,
Gloopy.
like a fermented pizza dough.
Sometimes things that feel painful should feel painful. What?
It'd be easier if
Do you just Nathan? Do you hold your hand over the stove continuously?
Oh, always. It's the only way I feel anything anymore.
You are my reference for this
Why?
because you are.
Why do you think?
Because I'm tisty?
Okay, checked because he doesn't understand questions.
I should not be your litmus test for this.
Oh, you know what I want to do with all these? I would love to. I want to do like a Top Gear lap time scoreboard of everyone's score.
Yes.
I want to physically make this and then like share it as we get people to come on the show.
When we put the book
And-
out, we'll just have a printout of all our guests.
Nathan, you will be disappointed at me. You want to know what my score is?
What?
64.
I'm gonna
Tickle.
myself.
Hey, Anna is 2 points higher. No, yeah, 2 points
Point-
higher than me.
You're on the cusp, but you're
So-
unfortunately.
Are you more normal than me?
Not
Apparently.
autism. Your issue is not autism, bud. Your oh my god. Your issue is TBI.
Yes.
What
So
What's the
And my issue is UTI that caused TBI.
Drink more water. What does the circumcised thing mean?
What circumcised?
Circumscribed. What is it called again? Circumscribed language something? Interest?
Interest subtotal 14. Social retardedness subtotal 27. I am 27 retarded.
You're
Since-
27.
Hey.
Hey, download PDF. I'm gonna print it and put it on the wall and let Rich wonder. See, I told you I'm not freaking autistic.
Social retardedness? Oh, that's
Says
really
the
what it...
minimum score. Oh no.
Oh, that's
The
relatedness.
minimum score at which autism is considered. What do you mean?
Yeah, you're not.
Oh, I'm 1 point off. I'm 1 point off.
You it
So
said
close. You
it said
almost
social
passed.
relatedness and she
You're
read
going
it
to
as
have to
social
study more.
retardedness, which is
Yes.
funny.
I think you're going to need to consume more microplastics. Yeah, I think you need to get vaccinated and boosted.
We gotta pump those numbers up.
I'm on the cusp. How much was
Oh,
yours,
fuck.
Nathan?
143 my last time. It averages out to about 150.
1.3. Did you say?
1.3 is like negative autistic. That is so
That's
normal.
not.
That's so normal. I wouldn't trust someone who scored like 1.3. I don't trust anyone who scores under 15.
Didn't Lucas?
Yes, I no longer trust him. He's normal. He's hyper normal.
He's
Hi.
something.
I'm normal.
He's the other side of that. You know the bell curve meme. Like one side is the enlightened one, middle side is the coping you essentially, and the other side is Grug. Lucas is Grug.
Based.
Hey, them Grugs, they figured it out though.
They did.
Yeah, they did good.
God do good.
Proud of them boys.
Yeah.
Proud of
Thanks,
them boys. Let me on one of them clubs. Give me that
Well,
stick.
Green, do we have any more rambles in us, or do we need to find a way to close out the Christmas season?
I mean, I'm so tired, guys. I
Yeah,
honestly,
man,
I
me
forgot
too.
we were recording, and I was like,
Yeah,
I was
just
falling
talking.
asleep. I was falling asleep, fully falling asleep, and then this guy texted me. And he's like, "You still good to record?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, he's
Fuck.
going to have to remove like half this episode because it's just fucking clicking and silence while
like-
people are doing the autism test.
It's funny that you think I'll remove that. Hell no. People are gonna get like 20 minutes of just waiting around for the test scores.
Perfect. You should just leave it like that, in my opinion.
Merry Christmas, guys!
Merry Christmas.
Merry
This will be Anna badly read
repent
stuff.
and believe in the gospel.
Perfect.
Based. Or
Based.
something. Oh wait, before we go, do you guys have any Christmas dad advice for the listeners?
Go make babies.
Hell
I-
yeah.
I think that you should definitely eat that 200 milligram edible and forget your father's name at the Christmas
Oh
dinner.
my god, based, but holy shit.
Dap him up
Oh.
and be like, "What's up, big dog?"
When the gummies hit.
Ask him for his name.
What's
like,
up,
what's
big
your
dog?
What's your name again, big dog?
VR, next episode, remind me, I will tell you the story in which how I ended in the ER because of a gummy.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what?
Holy shit.
I almost put him in the ER with these gummies I had last time I saw him.
Oh my god. I felt like I was like when everyone showed up to our little Black Flag camp out, like I felt dumb. I was talking to people, I was like, sorry guys, Guns gave me an edible and my brain power has been slowed
Yeah.
to about 11%.
11%.
I felt fucking dumb as shit. That was a nightmare. So I'm not gonna accept any future gummies from you. Although we did get through the rest of that bag, so God help us.
Dad advice, take more gummies.
Yes.
Dad advice.
Nathan, dad advice.
Oh God, why me? Why me?
You
Nathan
fucking
Autism
you
You were already
volunteered it.
doing it. You were saying the words already.
Okay.
He doesn't even have to do it. It's just a guess thing, but he just does it anyway.
I just do it anyway. Fuck. God damn it. Ugh.
Cannot answer social questions under pressure.
Yeah. Nathan has
Now
officially
and
gone
when younger.
non-verbal.
Do
I guess-
do pull-ups.
I guess
Do pull-ups. It makes you
do
better at
pull-ups.
shooting pistols.
There we go.
That's
Alright.
actually a thing. It will help your grip strength, which is like if
I have
if
the
you're just
hand
a monkey
strength
like
of
me,
a lowland gorilla.
excellent.
I feel like I could break the average female human's hand just by squeezing it.
Wow.
I think I could kill 45% of the human population with one punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based.
If they weren't fighting back, I just got a clean hit at 100%. Yeah.
You got to get the sucker punch in. You got to like wait until they're at line at like Starbucks getting like their mocha frappuccinos or whatever, and you just got to get them right in the base of the brainstem.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Yeah, maybe more because also like old people, like just in general, like
And
anybody,
children,
that's true. Anybody over 70, anybody less than probably 4, and most women. I could just wipe them out, dude.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas, guys. Thank you for listening.
Merry Christmas.
So anyway, elect me, and we'll get it done. All right, we'll get it done.
What is it?
Who knows? I think it's better we leave that open-ended.
Incredible.
Alright, well, Anna, Victim Henry, and Guns and Guillotines, thank you so much for joining us for this.
Guds
special-
and Guido
pleasure.
deeds.
Thanks for joining us for for how the Grink Stole Glonkmas. Until
How the
next
Grink
time.
Stole Glonkmas. What a fantastic fucking episode.
Merry Christmas, guys. Remember the reason for the season.
Whoa.
Presents and consumerism.
He's
Anyway,
watching.
Goodbye.
He's watching.
Bye.